My name is Richard Johnson. My good friends call me Ricky. I'm in the criminal justice program. I actually completed that program here, and now I'm going for my second degree, which is associate's degree in general studies. My wife has a college degree. My two sons have college degrees. So getting a college degree has always been on my bucket list. And I use that word because I'm at that age now where I have a bucket list. So getting a college degree was kind of important. So I looked at getting back in school, and I called my high school, and I went to a small high school. So therefore, I probably knew the person that actually answered the phone. I ain't went to school with her, but she kind of laughed. Said, "You going back to school?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going back to school." I said, "I need a copy of my transcript." And she said, "I gotta go to the vault to get that. It's like retired records." So I said, "Let me try Fletcher, because it's more user friendly because I've been out of school since the early '80s. And when I took math in high school, we didn't have calculators, or if we had, we couldn't use them. But now I get here, it's like you gotta have a calculator. One good thing about Fletcher is they have a lot of stuff online, which is helpful because you can be a full-time dad, a full-time worker, and still spend your afternoons online doing your coursework. I kind of had a game with my kids where we would challenge each other with GPAs, and actually I always had a higher GPA. They always came in at threes, but I come in at 3.5 or better, so it worked out pretty good. I got one more class this semester, online class to finish with my second degree, which is associate's in general studies. And then the state just approved Nichols getting their criminal justice program. And they got 2x2 program with Fletcher, which you do your first 2 years here at Fletcher, then your second 2 years at Nichols, which works out pretty great. I think this is a hidden treasure on Highway 311 here in Houma. And it's a great place to start because they work with the guys' department is outstanding. The tutoring department is first class, and the instructors, they really care about the students here.
My name is Char Walker. I studied business administration at Fletcher Community College. This is my second semester into my study. I wanted to pursue my education, and I entered this 5x6 program with adult education. It allowed me to take studies with Fletcher while I developed and get my high school diploma. I graduated and got my high school diploma, and I continued my studies into business. I wanted to be a better me. I wanted to improve not only my education, but to set an example for my kids. My passion is for people, and so I wanted to get my business degree in order to be able to make that flourish, make my goals come to life, make my dream come to life. The journey has been very interesting. I've met some awesome teachers. They don't mind taking those extra minutes out to help you and to assure you that, you can do this. I kind of freak out a little bit to myself. And the first thing, doubt will try to set in and say, maybe it's a bit too much on me. What am I doing? But once I sit to the table and start putting my thoughts together, and start asking questions, then I realized that it's not as hard as I thought it would be. If you don't know, don't be afraid to ask so that you can know. You can get past that and move on to something new. So, it's rewarding to me.
My name's Kayla Metrogen. I received my associate's degree in general studies here at Fletcher College as a first-generation college student. I've wanted to go to college since before I finished elementary school. My grandmother was a huge reader. She read to me since I was a child. She always had a book in her hand, and my first story was actually book. I have a cousin. He passed away a couple years ago, but he was my idol, and I was always trying to impress him, and he was very intelligent. He had me all psyched up to be a college student before I was even a junior high student. So when I finished here at Fletcher with my associate's degree in general studies, it was really satisfying that I'm halfway through with my bachelor's degree and without even having gone to the four-year university yet, because all the credits that I take here transfer equally. And the biggest difference is that not only do I pay half the price for them, but I have a lot more assistance if I need it with instructors, as opposed to being in a large classroom setting. Being a first-generation college student, college can seem kind of out of reach, not so much of a tangible thing. You're not familiar with it, you don't know anyone that is familiar with it, but you can't succeed if you don't try. Two-year universities make it a lot less intimidating, a lot more comfortable, and easier to ease your way in, but until you get your degree. I have a lot of people that have been counting on me to finish college, from my grandmother, my cousin, my parents, and I have an example to set for my little sister, since I am first generation college student. She just started middle school, and she is over the moon that her big sister's in college, and I definitely wouldn't let her down.
My name is Cedric Brown Jr. I'm 19 years old, and I study integrated production technologies over here at Fletcher Technical Community College. My dad, he went through the same exact program here. He told me about it, and he told me about all of the benefits, the stuff that you can do in the field. So then I decided to actually enroll in here, and I found out that I want a career in IPT, either deep water, offshore, or at a plant. I would explain IPT as the process of getting oil and gas from out the ground. So I did dual enrollment. You take 2 classes at Fletcher, and then you have your classes at high school. You can pretty much graduate college faster, because me personally, I'll be graduating at 20, which is really, really early. And so far, I've really enjoyed being here. The faculty, they're really caring. They're always available. There's so many opportunities here. So my dad studied here at Fletcher as well. And right now he is a process operator. He works on this huge rig, and it's called Ursa. Sometimes I get some homework that that's really hard. So if he's offshore, I just call him up, and he just helps me out. Yeah, he's really smart. My parents are really proud of me of what I've been doing so far. So yeah, and they're always encouraging me, to keep on going. So yeah, I really love them for that,